Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to get into the children's publishing as an illustrator. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Toshi. I'm a character designer and illustrator working in the animation and children's book industry. I've been a traditionally published illustrator for more than 5 years, and over the past several years, I've illustrated these books. I'm based in Japan working with US publishers, so in this type of work, you can work literally from anywhere. You just need to know some tips and how to get started. I hope this video will help you get to where you like to be. So let's get started. If you watched one of the previous videos, I talked about how and when I started my art journey, and as I mentioned in that video, my major in art school was animation related. So the idea of illustrating children's books never crossed my mind until after graduation. I think I just knew it was different kind of skill set, and at the time I couldn't spare any of my time to learn something new while struggling to land my first job in animation. Anyways, enough with my story. This is how you get the foot in the door of children's book industry as an illustrator. I'm covering the basics in this video in broad scope, so I hope you get an idea of what it takes to be an illustrator in children's book industry. First, you need a portfolio. This is your priority. You can forget everything I'm gonna say after if you don't have a proper portfolio yet. This is the most important thing when it comes to getting you any illustration work, not just children's books. In general, there are different kinds of books that are considered as children's books. Chapter books, board books, picture books, and graphic novels. It certainly depends on what kind of children's book categories you're interested in, but most of the times you have to be comfortable to draw children and oftentimes animals too. So you like to put those designs in your portfolio if you don't have them yet. Also, in children's books, a character doesn't appear just once. Often they appear in each page or at least multiple pages. That means the character design has to be consistent from the start to the last page. So you might want to draw the same character in different settings, or have a character sheet with different poses to show that you can draw a same character consistently. Some of you maybe use Instagram or other social media as your website. But if you're taking your career in children's books seriously, I suggest you get your own website. There are free website platforms like Squarespace, which I've been using for years, or Wix, and some more, I guess. They are very customizable and their navigation tabs are very useful, especially you have different styles, so you may want to check them out. I believe many of illustrators and aspiring children's book illustrators use social media, and these days they can be used for networking, not just for sharing your work. They can be very effective to connect with people in the industry. I know many editors and art directors have their professional account on major social platforms like Instagram, and they check illustrators' work for potential projects more than you think. Of course, you can follow them, but if their account is private or it appears as a personal account rather than a professional one, I strongly suggest not to follow them unless you know them personally. Sometimes art directors post an open call on social media. As some of you may know, in traditional publishing, illustrators don't get to apply to a certain project. Editors and art directors choose which illustrators to work with. In an open call, art directors have specific needs for a book and look for someone who has the skill set and the work showing the potential. Being on social media can be toxic in a way, especially right now we are facing the AI takes an advantage of our work. So you don't have to be on every social platform, just use it right and be cautious about what you share. As I had work come through social media, you could get work through social media and open calls. But if you like to work in traditional publishing as an illustrator, getting a representation / an agent can be very beneficial. And if you're an aspiring author illustrator, it's kind of must. When I started out, I was like, what is an agent? So let me briefly explain what it is. For illustrators, there are two kinds of agencies that you might want to consider: illustration agency and literary agency. I started out with an illustration agent and worked with him for several years, and now I'm with a literary agent. I will share more details in this topic in a future video, but basically if you want to work on all kinds of illustration work such as editorial, books, products, you like to go with an illustration agency. And if you like to work only on books, literary agency is the place for you. agents do a lot of things that you normally have to do by yourself when you work alone, like negotiating contracts, invoicing, and all the business side of things. And they let you focus on just creating artwork. Isn't that great? Actually, I've never worked without an agent, but I can assume having an agent can be great benefit in terms of finance and saving time by a lot. It could take some time to get an agent if you're just starting out, and you might not even hear back from many of them that you send queries to, but that's normal and please just be patient. Even if you get a reply from one agent, take your time and speak with them, maybe like face to face possibly. It's extremely important for you and potential agent to know each other, and if it's a perfect match, that'd be great. So yeah, that's just 101 on how to get into children's publishing as an illustrator. Thank you so much for watching so far. Each topic was very brief this time, so I'll dive into more details in the future videos. If you are aspiring illustrators or trying to break into the industry, now might be a great time to subscribe my channel to keep you updated when new videos are uploaded. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Alright, thanks again. I'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.